In today's episode, we're actually organizing your closet. So, this is the third of 4 episodes about how to get your closet organized and keep it organized. I'm your host, Tammy. Welcome to the Home Organizing for Beginners podcast. In this podcast, you'll get tangible and simple instructions about home organizing, cleaning, and time management. Instructions that keep you, your family, and your current season of life at the core so that you can finally feel like you have it all under control. So, in the last 2 episodes of this series about how to get your closet organized and keep it organized, you learned how to declutter your side of the closet and your husband's side of the closet. I like to call the process of decluttering sorting. It's the physical process that you're doing. You're sorting through the things in that given space. You're sorting them and you're making decisions based on your decision strategy. So when you've sorted all the things into their proper sort categories, you're left with what you are keeping in your closet. Doesn't that sound like such a relief? Such a game changer. And you can stop for a minute and just kind of relish in that feeling because you did the work that it took to get to this point. And it's not always easy and you are busy. So just take that moment and relish in it. So I want you to focus on just this. Organizing your closet in a way that works for you and your husband, okay? Works for you and your husband. I repeated it that way for a reason. If we just go into an organizing project to make it look nice, it's not necessarily working for you, okay? So have you ever bought anything where it's just not working like you thought it would and it's not functional for you? So I have an example. I have these hangers that have like the velvet on them. They seem like they would work really well because nothing's going to slide off of them, right? But here's the problem that I have. When I go to take a t-shirt off of a hanger, yes, I hang my t-shirts up right now because it's pretty much all I wear is t-shirts these days. It doesn't come off the hanger. It's very frustrating, to be honest with you. So the only thing I use these hangers for at this point, because I put money into it, I don't want to throw them away, I use them for our pants because my husband's dress pants will slide off of some of the different hangers, and that we don't want that either, right? So those hangers do serve a purpose and do have a particular function. When I'm focusing on the function over the fashion, like I would love all my hangers to be matching colors or maybe sort all of my clothes by a certain color coding scheme or colors of the rainbow, whatever the case may be. But when you focus on the function, it's going to work for you. I am not going to hang my shirts on those hangers because it's not functional for me. I stretch out the collar and it's just frustrating. It's a sense of frustration for me. So in the Organizing Foundations course, I teach you to focus on the function over the fashion. This just means when you are putting your clothes into the closet, you want to think about how you work in that space. What are your actions? What are your husband's actions? You need to consider all of those things. So you can buy Home Organizing Foundations course at homeorganizingforbeginners.com/organizing foundations. So let's dive into the solution. We are looking at 2 steps. That's it. Step number 1, think about your daily and weekly routines. When you get ready in the morning, what are the clothes that you are typically wearing? Color coding your clothes looks nice, but it may not be functional for you. It might be, it might not be, but this is what I mean by setting things up in a way that work for you. Only you know what works best for you, and I'm here to help you think in those terms, as opposed to just giving you a checklist and telling you exactly how to put the clothes back in your closet. I want you to think about this because that's going to help what you put in place. It's going to help it last. Okay, I hope that makes sense. As a busy mom, you are probably short on time, and spending more than a few minutes on what to wear for the day may not even be an option. Think about what you need to do in the heat of the moment. So think about it in these terms. You're getting dressed and then all of a sudden a baby is crying, or a 4-year-old comes to you and says, I'm not feeling well. What are you going to do in the heat of the moment? You're just going to grab whatever is there and put it on, right? So that's what you need to think about. Make the things that you need in the heat of the moment, make those most accessible to you. Don't put the pretty dress that you're not going to wear very often. Don't put that in the front, not unless it's serving some type of functional purpose. Then think about how you put your clothes away when you do laundry. My biggest problem was always I could never find hangers. Like, I couldn't find my hangers because I would just pull my t-shirt off of the hanger and the hanger would like flip on the bar, but it would stay in amongst all of the rest of my clothes that were hanging up. So what I started doing, and just as a recommendation and something for you to think about, is when I take a shirt off the hanger, I take that hanger out and I put it in a specific spot. So all of my empty hangers are hanging in the same area of my closet. So it makes it really easy to grab my hangers when I go to hang my clothes up after doing laundry. All right, so those are some examples. I would love to chat with you about it a little bit more, and we can do that in the Organizing Foundations course. So step number 2, place clothing into the closet based on what works best for you and your husband, okay? So step number 1 was to think about it, and step number 2 is to execute and put them away in that manner. All right, it's not super complicated, but it can be tweaked as daily life goes on, right? As you discover new things on how you think and how you function within the context of your closet, you can make slight modifications. And as your season of life changes, you are in a position to make those modifications, all right? So keep going, don't give up. I'm here to help you through every step of your home organizing journey. Join me next week as well when we get to the final step of getting your closet organized once and for all. So that's what I have for you today. I hope this episode helps you work towards the peaceful home that you desire, and I pray that you feel seen, heard, cared for, and loved. I'll see you back here next week.